Hi everyone, it's Heather and I'm back on YouTube. The last time I did a video was ages ago. However, since you last saw me, Dan and I have been on holiday for 2 weeks in Florida, which was just amazing. We went out for the NASCAR Daytona 500 and it was just a total experience of a lifetime. We also did like the theme parks and we hired a car for a couple of days, so we did a bit of travelling as well, and it was just brilliant. I loved every single second of it. While we were away, Dan and I actually got engaged. So exciting. Okay, sorry, compose. Yeah, we got engaged while we were away, so that was just lovely. Really exciting times ahead. I'm going to plan a wedding and stuff like that, so that's going to be fun and games, no doubt. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a whirlwind since we got back. So yeah, we need to start with the planning of that, so I may or may not film some bits and pieces of the wedding planning. I don't know if you're interested in that, let me know, certainly. But what my main purpose of the video today is, now that I've rambled on for a couple of minutes, is a haul video, because I bought a ton of stuff when I was in America. I knew it was going to happen, I just let it happen. It was just amazing. The makeup shops over there were just incredible, and I did go a little bit crazy, so I'm just going to share with you the things that I've got. Some of them I have started to use, some of them I haven't used yet, so I'll just run through what I've got, and if I've used it for a little while, I'll let you know what I think of it and stuff. So I guess I'll start off in Sephora. Now, surprisingly to me and everybody that knows me, I only actually bought one thing in Sephora. I know, one thing. But to be fair, the kind of more lower end drugstore makeup in America is so amazing that I felt when I went into Sephora everything was overpriced. So the one thing that I picked up when I was in there was this Benefit, what is it called? World's Famous Neutrals little kit. I don't really have much of the, well, I don't have any of the Benefit kits really. I don't have a lot of Benefit makeup, full stop. But this is a little kit which has basically 4 eyeshadows. Wait till I take this plastic thing off so you can actually see. There we are. 4 eyeshadows, like a kind of peach, a kind of antique gold, a kind of light gold highlighty shade, and then like a dark chocolatey brown. And then it has these, I think this is the reason I bought it, because I was just like, oh look at the size of these. These cute little what are they called? Creaseless cream shadows. 2 little mini ones. So this is perfect for like travel and stuff like that. In fact, I think Dan and I are going away next weekend because it's Easter. So I think I'll probably take that with me, and that'll do me for the weekend. I don't think that's going to happen, because I'll probably end up taking about 10 eyeshadow palettes and using just one, because that's what I do. But anyway, that is me totally digressing off the subject. Yeah, so I bought that. I'm not sure how much it was, because I pretty much dumped all my receipts before I came home, because I heard that customs can be funny if they find loads of receipts and I might need to pay charges and stuff. Not that I bought like hundreds of pounds worth, but I just, to be on the safe side, I just kind of dumped all the receipts anyway. I also, you might laugh at this, right, but when I knew I was going over there, I took over all my empty MAC products, because I had like 12 empties sitting there, so I thought I'm going to take them over with me, because I know over in the States you either get an eyeshadow or a lipstick or a lip gloss, I think. So I thought I'll just take them with me, and then I can get rid of them when I'm over there and then come back with my new stuff. So unfortunately one of the items smashed on the way over. It was one of the foundation bottles, and actually smashed in the case, so I kind of dumped it in the bin, and then when I went into MAC, the guy did say you should have brought it in anyway, even though it was broken, and you could have still got you know, your other free items, so I was a bit gutted about that, but I ended up buying 2 lipsticks anyway. The 2 colours that I got, one of them's in my bag, so I'm not going to go and rake through that to find it, but I'll just tell you what it is. I'm sure you all know. The first one I got was MAC Plink, which is a luster colour, which means that it goes on quite sheer, and this one's got a little bit of a kind of frosty finish to it. I'm wearing it just now, by the way. A frosty finish, but not overly frosty in that it's like takes you back to the 80s. It's just quite subtle and it just looks shiny on the lips. So I picked up that one, and the other one I picked up was Hue, which I believe is also, it's either a luster or a glaze, and it's just a kind of neutral colour. It's a little bit too light for me at the moment. If I wear it, it makes me look, my lips look kind of white. So, but I'm waiting until my tan fades, which inevitably with this British weather it will do. So I'll wait until it fades and then I'll start wearing that colour, because it is absolutely gorgeous. So if you don't have either of these colours and you're looking for kind of neutral pinks, you know, New Day kind of shade range, definitely try out these 2 lipsticks because they are lovely. So I did pick up those 2 as well. Where will we go next? We'll go to Ulta. I have a big old bag here of Ulta goodies, and I must admit, if I had to choose now between Sephora and Ulta, it would always have been Sephora, but now that I've been to an Ulta, it would be them, because that place is just amazing. Dan actually sat out in the car and waited on me while I was in there, and after about 45 minutes he was phoning saying, "Where are you? Are you still in there? Have you like fallen asleep or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm just like in makeup heaven." So I did spend a lot of time in there. So let's see what I got. Right, so there were some items that before I went away I kind of knew I wanted to try, and this is one of them. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation. You don't get the Neutrogena makeup range over in the UK here at all, so I knew I wanted to try this. The one thing I would say about American like makeup stores, drugstores, etc. is that there aren't any testers out, so you can kind of test the foundation to see if it's the right colour. I guess that's because you can return makeup, but since I knew I wasn't going to be going back to Ulta, I had to kind of just pick a colour that I thought I was going to fit. So the colour I went for in the end was Natural Beige, which is number 60, and I must say it's pretty much the perfect colour. I'm wearing it today with a little bit of my Avon Ideal Flawless, which is slightly darker. Just mixed the 2 together and it pretty much gives the perfect colour. But this colour definitely does seem more warm tone, more kind of yellow based. So if you are yellow based and you're kind of my skin tone, then Natural Beige number 60 might well do you fine. The other thing I picked up was this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's a razor, the dark spot eraser. I've been using it under my eyes. I do have like one that's not in this white container. It's like in a kind of skin coloured container, which I was going to get, but then when I saw this I thought it looks like it's specifically for dark circles, so I picked it up, and I must admit I really like it. It's really thin, the formula of it. I was using the what's the name of it? Bobbi Brown corrector in like peach, and I found it's just so creamy that it doesn't actually set on the skin. But this is really light, but it seems to give good coverage as well, and I love the little applicator thing as well to apply it. You can just kind of get it in the areas you want it and then just kind of pat it in. It's lovely. So nice. Another thing that I knew I was wanting to pick up, now you can get this over here but it was just slightly cheaper over there, is the Mario Badescu. Is that how you say it? I hope so. Hyaluronic, again that might be wrong, eye cream. The kind of beauty world is kind of buzzing with this hyaluronic, is that how you say it? I hope so. Product, which they seem to be putting in everything at the moment. So when I saw that this was in an actual eye cream, I was really interested, because I just feel that my under eyes need not necessarily like total like wrinkle prevention, but they do need like hydration and plumped up, and you know, just a bit of moisture. So I've been using that since I came back and I do love it. And you literally need the smallest amount. This is going to last me forever. I could probably not get through this before it actually goes off, but yeah, I really like it. So you can get this in the UK if anybody's interested, and this was quite cheap. I think it was about $16, which is about 11 or 12 pounds, I think. So yeah, uber cheap. They also had Nicole by OPI nail polishes in Ulta, so I picked up this one here from the Selena Gomez collection. I don't know who she is, but hopefully you will. It's called Mi Fantasia, and it's just like, initially I thought it was like just a kind of blue glitter polish, but then when I looked closer it's got these little micro, don't know if it will show, but it's got these little like micro bar glitter in it, like holographic. It's pretty gorgeous, and here it is on my nails. I've just got a kind of gunmetal colour underneath it and then the polish over the top. But I really, really like it. It's lovely. I actually kind of wish in hindsight that I'd picked up more of these polishes, but to be fair, I picked up enough. You know, there has to be somewhere to stop, do you know what I mean? So, on my way to the till, they had this stand and it had all the little miniature products and stuff. So I saw, because what I wanted to get was the Tarte, the Amazonian clay blushes, but the colour that I wanted they didn't have, and I was going to get another colour, and I thought, well, what's the point, you know, as well getting what you want. So if need be, I'll order it on eBay or something, but because you don't get Tarte in the UK, unfortunately. But they had at the till this little set here. It's called, what's it called? Prime, Shine and Define. And it basically has in it a little sample of their Poreless Primer, a sample of their BB cream, and a sample of their Gifted Mascara. Now, a girl named Nat spoke about this BB cream. I'm not a huge fan of BB creams because they tend to just be like a tinted moisturiser. But she spoke about it and said how it was quite good, and she had been kind of impressed by the coverage and stuff, so I thought, well, that's good enough for me. So I picked up that little sample to see what I think of it. I think it's in the colour Light. I don't know, it might not even have a colour. I don't know. Looking at it, it actually says an Amazonian Clay BB Illuminating Moisturiser. Is that the right thing? Is this a BB cream? I don't know. Brightening, hydrating, universal tint, so it might not have an actual specific colour. It might just be like a kind of, I don't even know. I don't know. I'll try it out and I'll let you know if it's particularly good or bad. So I think that was all I picked up when I was in Ulta. What I'll maybe do now is I picked up a ton of stuff in Walgreens, because there was a Walgreens just along from our hotel, and I was in there every night looking at the makeup because it was open 24 hours. Dan was like, are you seriously going to look at that makeup again? I was like, yes! So I'll just run through some of the stuff that I got. I also had like an outlet village, and I went to a CCO and I picked up this Ojon Instant Restorative Hair Serum. So it comes with a full-size serum and then a trail size shampoo and conditioner. I've used the shampoo and conditioner and I actually really liked it. I used it while I was away. The serum, I don't know, it says to only use like 2 drops, and I don't feel like that's enough. So if any of you have got the Ojon Damage Reverse hair serum with pure Ojon oil, please let me know how much you use, because I don't really know, and 2 drops doesn't seem enough. Maybe it is, I don't know. Some of these things I haven't even opened actually now that I look. But I wanted to kind of photograph them for my blog and do a little video, and then I can kind of get stuck in and start using them. So one of the things that I picked up was a Milani Baked Blush. The colour that I went for was Berry Amour, which is just a kind of pinky colour that's got like a peach vein running through it as well. This is really, really, really nice. I was going to actually go for the, I don't know, little swatch there, probably can't see it, but it's there. I was going to go for the other colour, which I think is called Luminoso or something like that, because that's the one that I had seen on like every blog. But when I actually looked at it, it looked like really, really light, and I thought that's not going to do. When I put it on, it's just going to be like a highlighter. So I went for that, and it is such a pretty colour. I really, really, really like it. So the other Milani thing that I picked up was the Shadow Eyes. It's like a jumbo eyeshadow pencil. The colour that I went for was 02 Brown Deluxe, which is a pearl finish. I just thought this would be nice, a kind of brown base. I wanted to do a kind of neutral smoky eye. So I haven't used this yet, but I've heard really good things about it, so I'm sure it'll be pretty good. I also bought a couple of these Wet n Wild, I think they're called Mega Last lip colours. The colours that I went for was Think Pink and Just Peachy. I'll do a couple of swatches. And from what I can gather, these are like kind of long wearing lipsticks. They feel quite creamy on the lips. They're a little bit drying. This is obviously the Think Pink here, and this is Just Peachy. They are a little bit drying on the lips, but if you just put a lip balm either underneath or over the top, that tends to kind of sort it out, and they're really pretty colours. And these were so cheap. I think they were like $2 or $3. I was going to pick up more, but the colours that they had I probably wouldn't have worn, so I thought, what is the point in that? So there we go. Also from Wet n Wild, I picked up one of their 2, 4, 6, 8 pan palettes. This one is called Petal Pusher. Can't see. There we go. And it's just like pinks, purples, that kind of thing. I haven't tried this yet, it's all sealed up, but again, I've seen swatches on blogs and stuff, and that'll be amazing, I'm sure. And it was also really cheap, about $4 or $5. The last thing I picked up from Wet n Wild is this blush in Heather Silk. I think this is the kind of colour that everyone talks about, and certainly when I looked in the display, this was the one that stood out. It's just a really nice kind of pinky colour. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a really nice pink. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. I also haven't opened that either. What else? Nail polishes. I did buy some nail polishes when I was out there. The Essie one that I picked up is called Butler Please, and it's in fact it's not really showing up the colour that it is on the screen there, but it's like a really quite intense blue colour. It's like a matte finish. It's really nice, and I wore it when I was away and really liked it. So also polish wise, I picked up a couple of the Wet n Wild's Fergie colours. This one here is called Kaleidoscope Eyes, and this one is called Mermaid Curves. They're both like really pretty. I could literally have picked up every single nail polish from that range because it was just like a total glitter fest. But for some reason I kind of restrained myself because my basket was already heavy, so I thought, what's the point? So that's it from Walgreens. Next place I went was Forever 21. I actually went in to have a look at their clothes, and I tried on some things, but I wasn't too keen on them. But when we were coming out, I saw that they had like some really pretty nail polishes, so I picked them up. They don't have very good names, but this is the first one that I got, and it's like a kind of sheer base with like pink and white glitter suspended in it. I actually wore this for coming home, and it is so pretty. I probably would put like a light blue underneath it, just so I only needed a couple of coats, because it did take about 4 coats to become totally opaque. But it is such a nice nail polish, really nice. I also got a grey one, but I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere, but it's very similar to that. It's like a darker grey, and I think it's got pink and purple glitter in it, I'm sure. The other one that I got was this one. This one's called Peacock Teal, and it's just like a kind of colour change in green, purple, blue, yellow kind of polish. Darren saw this at the till and he was like, "You're buying that." It's like, okay. He loves picking out nail polish colours. I don't know why, it just does. Oh, incidentally, I also picked up, because I needed a top coat, the Revlon Quick Dry Top Coat. This is really, really nice actually. I'm not sure if I get this in the UK because I don't think I've ever seen it. But I'll certainly have a look in Boots and Superdrug the next time I'm in. But this is good. It is really good. It's probably not as good as like the Sally Hansen Insta Dry or the Seche Vite or something like that, but it does dry them pretty quickly. My god, this has already been like the longest video ever. I'm so sorry if you're still watching this, then oh my god, honestly, you need a medal. You deserve a medal. The last place that I went to was Bath and Body Works. Oh my god, candles. I went in there and I was looking at the large candles that they've got. If I lived in America, my house would just be covered in those candles. They were amazing. So I had to make do with these little itty bitty mini candles. I thought I'll do that and get more different scents and stuff. So the scents that I got were Tiki Beach, which is a kind of coconutty beach smell. Pink Sangria, kind of nice sweet smelling one. Peach Bellini, self-explanatory I think, peachy scent. And last one I got was Island Margarita, because when I was over there in Florida they had lots of margaritas going on. And in fact, just before we got engaged, we had been out drinking, well, I had been drinking margaritas. I thought if I burn that, it might remind me of some nice times, nice happy times. So, but those candles are so cute, and I'm really impressed that they got home without getting broken, because they are made of glass. Not the candles aren't made of glass, the candles are made of wax, but the containers that they come in are made of glass. They had a deal also in Bath and Body Works on those little pocket backs that you get. They were 5 for $5, so I picked up 5. I've got Dancing Waters, Island Nectar, Ocean Sunset, Mango Paradise, and Fresh Picked Garden Herbs. Now they all have these little like beads in them. I don't know if you can see that. And I've never actually used them yet, so I wonder whether you end up with little speckles over your hand, or whether they just kind of burst and you don't get any kind of remnants on your hands. I don't know, because I haven't used them yet, because they've all been sat in a bag waiting to do this video. The last thing I picked up from Bath and Body Works? No. Bath and Body Works was this... don't really know what has it got on it. It's a scent portable clip and go fragrance unit from Slatkin & Co. I never actually noticed that wasn't actually made by Bath and Body Works, so maybe one of you know if that is the same company or what, I don't actually know. So my plan is just to clip this onto my, you know the visor thing that you've got when it's sunny? Well, I'm just going to clip it onto there. And I picked up some different little pods for it. Island Margarita. It must be the same company, because the candle that I've got is also called Island Margarita, so I guess this is the same company. I got Island Margarita, Caribbean Escape, Tiki Beach, and there's another one in here. Oh, maybe I only got 3. Yeah, I think I only got 3, yeah. But I thought, like, once I run out, and it's going to take a while, once I run out I can probably pick these up on eBay or something like that, or find somebody that's going to the States and make them go to Bath and Body Works. So that's it makeup wise, that's what I got, and I've got this like massive pile of stuff in front of me here that I can now dig in and use and stuff. So I just loved the makeup range in the States. You guys that live there are just so lucky. The amount of stuff and the prices were really quite cheap. I was quite impressed. Obviously with the exchange rate that we get a kind of favourable rate anyway when we change our pounds to dollars, but yeah, really impressed with the range of makeup and stuff. Non-makeup things that I bought a brow at Victoria's Secret in the outlet. I also bought a pair of shoes at a Target. I'll show you those. So these are the shoes that I got. They're like little pumps, and they've like got kind of cut out bits on the sides of them, well, and the front. So they're probably not appropriate for this rainy, snowy weather that we've got at the moment, but I thought for like spring and summer, if it ever comes, I can wear them for that. And these were in the clearance section. They were $9.98, which was a complete bargain, so I just bought these. The only one thing that I didn't get to see that I wanted to have a look at was the makeup range that Drew Barrymore has done for Target. I think it's called Flower or something like that. I looked around the Target that we were in, and they just didn't have it, so that was a bit disappointing. But everything else that I think I wanted, I got, so that's good. So if you've actually made it to the end of this video, seriously, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I hope you found this interesting, and if you want any reviews on specific products that I've showed you here, just let me know, and I can certainly either put it up in a video or do a blog post about it. So I'm going to go and tidy all this mess away that I've created here in front of me, and I'll see you all very soon. Okay, bye!